Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the today's session. In the yesterday's class, we have learned what are the different types of thinkers were present during that time, and how they spreaded their thinking throughout the Europe continent. So, in the same way, the other type of a new thinking was being emerged in the European society called socialism. So, in today's class, we are going to learn what is the socialism, who propounded that theory, what is the socialism then. So before that, in yesterday only we have learned about industrial society and social change, because it was a time for the social and economic changes. The new cities were being developed, new industries were being set up throughout the Europe continent, railways were being expanded, transport and communication was being improvised during that time, industrial revolution took place. So in this way, industrialization brought men and women and children towards the factory. People started working in the factories and the industries for their development, for their better living. They started working for long hours and they were getting only less wages. So this was the working condition in the industrial society. Housing sanitization was the problem, since the town was growing very rapidly, and they could not control it. Yeah, they could not properly give the facilities, housing facility as well as sanitization facility to the workers, those who are working in the factories. Almost all industries were under the individual property. Individual people were enjoying lot facilities in the European society. Liberals, radicals, they were having the properties and the employers. So both of them, they were playing in the both era, in the both field. So this type of condition was been there in the European society. So moving together, the coming of socialism to the Europe, how the socialism was been there. So in the middle of 19th century, the socialist idea spreaded through the Europe, suggested and campaigning that instead of individual control, property should be controlled by the collectively. So instead of controlling only one person in the one hand, it should be controlled by the government as well as by the cooperative societies. These socialistic thinkers were against the private property, and so whatever problems are being arised in the towns and city area, and whatever social illness was being there, it was done by the private property owners only. So that is why they were against the private property ownership. Individual owned the property that gave the employment, but the propertied were concerned only with the personal gain, not for the welfare of the people. So if a society as whole rather than a single individual collected property, more attention would be paid to the collective social interest there. Socialistic thinkers, they were having the different visions in the future. Some of the people believed in the ideas of cooperatives. So these cooperatives were to be associated of the people who produce the goods together and divided the profit according to the work done by the members. Without owners, without the workers, the industries are not being set up there. Both are interdependent with each other. So whatever property are being earned um, by that goods, by that product, it should be circulated. It should be that share equally should be distributed among the persons. So that is why these cooperatives, and it should be in an association way with a good mutual understanding. So socialistic people, they were spreading this kind of ideas in the Europe continent in the period of 19th and 20th century, in the middle of 19th century. So the ideas of communist society, socialistic, I have told that they were having the different visions of the future. Some believed in the ideas of cooperatives like Robert Owen. He demanded to build a cooperative community called New Harmony of Indiana in the USA. So according to that one, correct mutual understanding, cooperative should be there among the community people. French socialist called Louis, he wanted a government to encourage such cooperatives in the replace of capitalist enterprises. These cooperatives were to be associated of the people who produced the goods together, divided the profits according to the work done by the members. So this kind of thinking was been there. Among those, famous person called Karl Marx. He argued that industrial society was capitalist, and the profit of the capitalist was produced by the workers. Okay, the industrial society is made by the capitalist members only. But what about the profit? It is the hard work of the workers. Then whether they are getting the correct wages, correct share of the profit, what their industries are been earning during that time. No, the condition of workers was not improved only. So whatever profit was been there, it was been in the hands of few people, capitalist people. Always the workers were being exploited. In what way they were exploiting means, they were not having fixed hours for the working. Proper wages were not being given, even though they are working for more than 20 hours, 24 hours, as well as full one day means, they were not having, they were not earning little, no, they were not earning the extra profit as well as extra money for their living. And whenever the demand was being low, the industrialist as well as the capitalist, without giving any kind of intimation, they were removing from the work. So it is very difficult for the workers also to work in such condition. So he wanted to remove the capitalism and the exploitation of capitalist over the workers there. Marx believed that free themselves from capitalism exploitation, workers has to construct a radically socialistic society where all property was socially controlled by the government as well as by the cooperative societies there. This type of thinking was called it as a communist society. He was convinced that the workers would triumph in their conflict with the capitalist, and the communist society was a natural society for the future. So this type of thinking was been spreading in the entire Europe continent during the period of middle 19th century. So other part of the countries also, they welcomed the socialism theory in their own uh, era. How the Karl Marx, he was a famous social thinker in the Russia, because in Russia, the industrial people, the industrial workers, they were suffering very lot. So to remove such kind of condition, so he propounded this theory, and this theory was supported by the other countries, those who were there in the Europe continent. By the 1970s, socialistic ideas spread throughout the Europe continent. To coordinate their efforts to achieve their goal, socialistic thinkers, they started forming an international organization. Some associations they started framing, they were rising, and they started fight against the exploitation done by the capitalists. The workers in the England and Germany began forming the association to fight for the better living and working condition. Because I have told, no working condition was been there, good atmosphere was not there. Even though they are working for the more hours, they were not getting any extra money. And whenever the demand is low, they were removing the employers without any kind of intimation. So and they were not having any better living lifestyle condition. Even though they are working for too many hours, they were not getting the correct wages. So in such condition, the England workers as well as in the Germany, they started forming themselves, and they were fighting against the capitalist. They started set up the some of the fund to help this kind of members in during the depression as well as during the distress, and demand a reduction of working hours, right to vote. The whatever work they are doing, it should be a fixed hour from 9 to 5 only, means 9 to 5 only the work should be there. They should not take more work after the 5. So correct working hours should be there. For them also, the right to vote was, they started certain movement. They should also get the right to vote, where their demands, their problems will be solved in the parliamentary level. So in this way, labors only, they started forming themselves and demanding in the reduction of the working hours and the right to vote. So in the Germany, these association work very closely with the Socialistic Democratic Party. One party, political party, was been there with them. These association were been joined and helped in the helped it to win in the parliamentary seats, so that whatever their demand will be there, it will be fulfilled by the government. By the 1905, socialistic and union trade unionists formed the Labour Party in a Britain and Socialistic Party in France. So in this way, they started competing in the parliamentary level, so that whatever demand will be there, we can sort out our demand in a very goodly, as well as we can implement the laws um, for the better living and better working condition. So because the capitalists, the owners of the industries and the factories, they started exploiting the people. People were suffering very lot in the such condition there. So that is why they started organizing themselves. Whatever their demand was been there, it was being kept in front of the government, and they kept in front of their industries to get their right and facilities. So this kind of thinking was being uh, introduced in the European society, with the radicals, with the conservatives, and with the liberals there. So among those in the in Russia, Karl Marx, he influenced very lot in the Russian people by his theory. And later on, slowly it started spreading in the other part of the Europe continent. So by 1905, other the union leaders, labor party workers, they started demanding in the parliamentary election. They started standing in the election, and they were winning, and whatever their problems were been there, they started solving it. So in this way, um, this new type of thinking gave a new era in the industrial sector as well as in the social sector there. Because before that, many of the industrial workers were being exploited by the capitalist there. So this is all about the age of social change, where the radicals, liberals, conservatives, plus socialistic thinkers were being present, and they gave a new path, a new change for the administration, socio and economic changes in the entire Europe continent between 18th century to 20th century. This was an social age of social change only. It was a age where we can find out new different kinds of thinking in the European society. So this is all about the today's session. So in the next class, I am going to explain about what do you mean by Russian Revolution. So in Russia, revolution took place against the administration of Tsar, where the Tsar kingdom was been there. And what are the reasons behind why the Russian Revolution took place? What are the causes behind that one? So in the next session, I am going to explain about the causes, and later on, February Revolution, October Revolution are been there, very important two revolution which took place in the in the Russia. Those two also I am going to explain in the next session. So if you are having any kind of doubt, you can just pin your question in the group. I will try my level best to sort out the problem. So signing out. Have a great day. Bye everyone.